Good morning, cyber traders, and welcome back. It's Tuesday, 9 o'clock in the morning, 30 minutes till the market opens up. And pretty big week with earnings. A couple of good things are coming out. We're going to talk a little bit about it. There's a couple of big companies coming out with some big earnings. We're going to check them out. Really want to talk a little bit about the Bitcoin situation that's happening too. A lot of those stocks made some really, really big runs because we had a nice little comeback on Bitcoin. We're going to check those out too. So, but like as always, we'll want to review what we went over yesterday and see what actually moved pretty well. Now, remember, it is the thick of summer. A lot of people going away. You know, I think it's going to be busy for the next couple of weeks. August is going to probably be really, really slow. Good time to learn. Good time to take your classes. So you definitely want to be around for that. But you know, once again, Mondays are not always the greatest day. But Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, just like how we show you in earnings, there's a lot going on there. So let's go check out a couple of things and see what happened as of what we had yesterday. So a couple of nice little stocks. By the way, this SILO that you guys been trading this morning, everyone in the Cyber Group room, guys did great on that one. That was a really nice move. $1.40 up to $2.40, up a buck already. Looking really excited about that one. All right. Anyway, what happened yesterday? So a couple of interesting stocks. I want to talk about the Bitcoin stocks. The big one is obviously Coin. So Coin actually had probably the biggest run up yesterday. So you could see it back in February, stock was around 120, ran up to about 280. It's about almost over a double. And, you know, obviously big, any stocks, you don't have to trade Bitcoin because there's Bitcoin. You could trade, you know, you could trade some stocks that trade it. There's the miners, there's ETFs, there's a bunch of them. But Coin did really well yesterday. IBIT did pretty good yesterday. That's the ETF. That one did well. You had Mara that did pretty well too. MARA. That one did really, really well. Went from 21 to 24. A lot of resistance levels at that 24 price level, but that one did pretty well too. And Riot is another one. That one, and it's funny because they kind of moved like in the middle of the day. You could see that usually we're done commentary right around right around 10:30, 9:30, 10:30. But this one, you could see like 12 o'clock, you know, after they made its move around 10:30 from like 10:20 to like 10:60, then on 12 o'clock, around that 12:60 over to 11:60. So a couple of nice little stocks right there. A couple other ones also made some nice little moves. Rum did a really nice move, went from 6 to 7. Was also a nice little afternoon runner. That one did well. NVAX, we all know about NVAX. NVAX had a huge runner that was a big, I don't know, he signed a big contract. I think it went from $5 to 22. Finally backed off, but nice little run yesterday, 13 to 15. And AMIX was an early morning runner. That thing was just getting halted after halted after halted after halted. So that was another nice funner. So anyway, that's what happened yesterday. We're going to turn the page. We're going to pick up where we left off today. A lot of good stocks running this morning. I want to start off with I want to start off with NVIDIA. All right. And you know what? I hate talking about, like, you know, everyone going back and sound like a broken record. Why are we looking at NVIDIA? People in the Cyber Group room probably asking, well, why, you know, we don't really trade this stock. You know why? Because it was a stock over the weekend and went viral on Instagram, TikTok, and also on YouTube. And everyone keeps asking me, and you know, it's amazing the comments that you see that people write back. And I just want to address all those people. Listen, I am not a negative person. Everyone's like, you know, you got to see some of the comments. People are like, I don't care. Oh, you know, I just started trading. You know, I own NVIDIA. Where do you own it? If you don't like it, why don't you short it? Listen, I am not a negative person. Remember, I'm here to educate you and tell you what's happening. There's these big orders out there, and they're doing something called refreshing. They keep updating. Everyone's like looking at it, and I say, well, there's 1.6 million on, you know, looking to sell at 140, and like, oh, that's a drop in a bucket when the stock does, you know, it's the biggest percentage gain of a volume leader, and it does like 40 million, 200 million shares. Yeah, but you don't understand what goes on the back end. That's what they're showing there. But that's only one exchange. You also have the New York Stock Exchange. You have the Chicago. You have everything else, and they do something called refreshing. So I want to keep repeating that refreshing. Refreshing means they're selling more shares. They're selling their shares, and they're selling more. Some of you like to trade options. Those are strike prices, okay? So you just got to know where they are. So just kind of address it really quick. This is my only concern about the stock. You have big resistance levels here back on June 18th. It went to a high, which is like 140, which is that big resistance. It hit this big high again at that 135, which was on the 11th of July, and it came back down. So it never made a higher high. Okay, so you could probably call it close to a double top. I don't know yet, but you really want to be very, very cautious at this $20 price level or below. That's really the number you got to look for, that 117. So I just want to keep a close eye on it for all you NVIDIA fans out there. So, listen, and I hope the thing goes to 200 again. Okay. I hope it goes to 300 if you're long. You know what I mean? Just as a trader, what we learn on every stock is you just want to make sure where those orders are. And by the way, here those orders, you want to see them out there right now. Here those orders are right there. You can see them right there. They're still, and this is only pre-market. You got $250,000 at 140. You got another 300,000 at 135. So they're still out there, and it's only bright red now. When the market opens up, that's like add 5 times to that. Okay. So anyway, that one's looking, like I said, keep an eye on that. Amazon. I mean, listen, Amazon's got big support at 190. I thought we had a nice little Fausto flag here at 200. I know a lot of us here are long, right around here. February when it hit 160 and 170. If this thing breaks 200, it's off to the races. Apple did really, really well too. Apple's probably looking the strongest out of all of them. Apple had that really nice pop right here from like that 195 to 220, and it's really just breaking all-time highs. So listen, Apple's doing a lot better right now than NVIDIA, as in what's been happening in the last month. So that one's doing pretty well. I'm showing a couple of brand name stocks. Eli Lilly, like I said, nice little pop yesterday. Went to 166, came back down. It's drooling for that 1,000. It's drooling for that 1,000. All right. Now, a couple other stocks I want to keep an eye on. I just want to show you a couple of earnings announcements that are coming out. So this is earnings week. Okay. So what we got going on right now? Morgan Stanley came out earnings this morning. They did pretty decent on that. You got nothing really, attractive. You have United. I'd probably be interested in for tomorrow. Netflix after the close on Thursday. That's pretty big. American Express, not really that much. Here's the month. Let me bring up the month one here. This is the month one that's coming up. Oh, why can't I grab it? There we go. So that's this week. Okay, so then you got Tesla next week, which is pretty big. So you got GM, Spotify. Those are going to be pretty good on Tuesday of next week. Chipotle, we'll see how that works out. Now they did the split. What else we got here that probably be interested? That's about it. It's the week after that's going to be pretty good. You got McDonald's, you got Pfizer, you got Meta, Boeing, Carvana. Carvana's been doing really well. Those are the big ones we'll probably keep an eye on. Hershey's not a big. Wayfair is pretty decent. Biogen's okay. Chevron, or not really the greatest. But the week after that, going to August, Eli Lilly's got earnings. I can't wait to see what that's going to report, because I think that everyone's going to be excited about that one. All right, so that's basically what's happening there. Let's go see what's going on this morning. So we got this one stock right here, the SILO. Right here is what we're looking at for the iceberg orders. So we had a couple of orders here, showed up here about 180. That one doesn't look too bad. So nothing. I mean, it's really at 230 already, but that one's not bad. SILO. That one's going to be on our watch list. Got a couple other ones out there that also moving. I like that stock too because it's got really, really good volume, good spread. Just like this stock, WNW. The issue with this one, it's not really going anywhere. I mean, a big iceberg order just showed up here at 130. You could see it right there for 50,000. Trading at $1. It's good spread, good level one stock. A lot of you probably guys might like this one, WNW. Nice little level one stock, cheap little stock. This one too has got some pretty good volatility. SPRC, but it went all the way up to $1.50, came back down. Good spread. It's got to hold this dollar stock. It's been moving up pretty nicely in the past couple of days. I'll put this on the B list. SPRC. BDRX just made a big pop and just came right back down. There was a ladder effect on the bottom. You could see big orders came in here and it just came right back down. A lot of support level here at 140. So, 104. BDRX. So we'll keep an eye on that one. ISIS, we trade that stock. This one took a huge hit. Could be a dead cat bounce now after going from $4 down to $1. Was a big run in May. We did really well, and all of a sudden, remember, we always say whatever goes up comes down twice as fast. So could get maybe a little bit of dead cat bounce on that. I wouldn't go crazy on that one. MMMR, we traded this stock a little on the volatile side, though. GOVX, we trade that too. A little volatile. All right, now we're down below 9%, so we're going to squash all that. And I didn't see anything in the big losers list. No dead cat bounces there. AEON. I mean, it was a big mover from yesterday, but she's going to continue today. So 14%. I mean, she's got good volume. AEON. See how that one's looking. Yeah, we got a 17,000 shares seller that just showed up around 264. We'll put this on the B list. AEON. Chang's moving. Spotify's moving up pretty nicely. That one, it's a little bit of a brand name stock, a little on the expensive side. Shop. I'm just go check over here the orders out here and see what it looks like. Okay, so we got some orders right here. Big iceberg order. I mean, it's not big. It's at 68. It's okay. We'll keep an eye on that one. Shop. Shopify. And that about does it. Not really that big. Ooh, Charles Schwab came on earnings. Is that what it was? Not looking good for Charles Schwab. That could be a good short. A little bit more of a brand name. Put that one on the watch list. All right. Anything I'm missing that I did not call out? Everyone, John loves that SILO, huh? Yeah, not a bad stock. I mean, listen, it's got good movement, but just kind of flat right now. So I'll be a little cautious on that. Anyone on social media? Anybody out there looking at anything that we're missing? I did not call out. Just looking over here on the right. See what you guys got going. That pretty much does it. Okay, so listen, today is Tuesday. A couple of quick announcements. I know you guys had class yesterday. We got class all month. Remember, new cycle classes. Definitely take it over. We have Traders Talk today at 11 o'clock. So once we're done with here, we're going to broadcast live. So if you have not subscribed to the channel, make sure you are subscribed. We're broadcasting live on that too. And then we'll once again, and then we got open house that's going to be tomorrow. So if you haven't subscribed, I'm going to be teaching you guys all about how to follow the order flow tomorrow at I think at 11 o'clock. I think it was 11 or 12 o'clock. We'll send an email on that. Just make sure you subscribe to us and you'll get the alerts. All right, guys, let's get ready for the market to open up. We got about 15 minutes before the market is going to open. So don't go anywhere. And if you're on social media, if you want to join the trading room, just take your phone, scan the QR code, or click on the link, and we'll be able to go from there. One last stock. Somebody on YouTube wants me to look at WNW. No, that one I already have on the list. I already have that on the list. Order-wise, like I told you, there was a big iceberg order that just showed up around $1.30. So on that one. All right, was it Verna? Is that you? Okay. All right, let's get ready. I'll see you guys in about 15 minutes. Everybody else, we'll see you back here at 2:30, or just feel free to come join our trading room. We'll see you in there. We're here all day. Good luck, everyone. Trade safe.